Okay, so former Cowboys QB, Pro Football Hall of Famer, and current ESPN Monday Night Football commentator Troy Aikman is starting to ruffle some feathers in the alcoholic beverage industry. And rightfully so, that industry has been turned upside down over the last few months after some controversial marketing by one of the leading beer manufacturers, Anheuser-Busch, because one of their leading brands, Bud Light, decided to feature a male cosplaying as a female. Dylan Mulvaney, a TikTok influencer and a glorified fame whore, was gifted a Bud Light can with his face on it to market the brand to his millions of followers. There was a ton of backlash from beer drinkers, and this cued the billions and billions of dollars in losses the parent company received since the ad aired. It even got to the point where Modelo displaced Bud Light as a top-selling beer in the US amid the boycott from conservatives. It became very clear from the get-go that drinking a Bud Light was going to get you ostracized in public, so many beer drinkers simply had to choose other brands to consume. And this is where Troy Aikman comes in, because right around the incident with Dylan Mulvaney, Aikman launched a video promoting his beer brand 8, which had been around for a year or so. It was clearly the perfect opportunity for Troy to get some really good publicity after many were displeased with Bud Light. The timing couldn't have been any better to gain even a small fraction of the beer market. Anyways, the other day, Aikman released another promotional video ahead of July 4th, but this time he took a shot at his competitor, but not a direct shot. Take a look.
This weekend, we celebrate the birth of our great nation. I am so proud to be an American and look forward to celebrating with good food, great friends, and of course, ice-cold beer. At 8, we believe in truth and authenticity. Our company is proudly based right here in Texas, and all of our beer is brewed right here in the good old USA. So, I've got to call it like it is. There are a lot of beer brands out there that are trying to cash in on this holiday by slapping an American flag on their package, regardless of whether or not they are truly American. So this July 4th, drink American, whether it's 8 beer or any other American-owned beer brand. And on behalf of all of us out here, we appreciate your support. Cheers.
It was pretty obvious Troy was calling out Anheuser-Busch without mentioning their name. AB, the parent company of Bud Light, is located in Belgium and have recently gone on a promo campaign to try and win back their customers by making all those all-American type commercials. But honestly, conservatives aren't budging one bit. They're literally trying to make an example out of Bud Light for messing with the brand. Anyways, going back to Troy, the reason he never mentioned AB by name was because he works for the mouse. Yeah, that mouse. ESPN, Disney, and Bob Iger. And we all know where Disney stands on this whole political issue. So this was just brilliant marketing in my opinion from the former Cowboys QB, calling out the beer maker's authenticity because they're a foreign-owned brand and using that to his leverage. Aikman clearly knows what he's doing. He can't publicly say their name because ESPN is sponsored by these types of brands. ESPN is also going to be broadcasting the Super Bowl in 2026, and we all know Anheuser-Busch brands are going to be advertising and sponsoring the Super Bowl. There's millions and millions of dollars at stake here, and Troy is handsomely paid at ESPN, making almost $20 million annually. But if his beer brand actually takes off, that $20 million is going to look like chump change. Anyways, kudos to Troy for taking advantage of a good opportunity, and hope y'all support his brand.